Alright, starting this video a little early. Playoff time. So, we've got 6 minutes left in practice, then we'll go to qualifying. Everyone has brought their playoff paint schemes. Well, most everyone. I think all of us have kind of changed our cars. Mine, this is what we're going to run for the rest of the season. And, yeah, Union Omaha. Just painted it up, something to put on the car, and hopefully it will bring us luck. I've got a NIS win with a Union Omaha car at Richmond. That was one of the luckiest wins ever. But, yeah, Gavin's got a new paint scheme. Scott's got a new paint scheme. Scott's in the Tide truck now. We've got red spoilers on most of the playoff people. Here's Gavin's truck, which is pretty cool looking, actually. So, yeah, we have, well, now I think we're down to 20 cars with Jonathan leaving there. So, it's going to be a small field, but that might be better for racing. Who knows? I have told everyone to practice a green flag pit stop just in case, because you never know what can happen here. Let's take a look at the points real quick, though, going in, which we don't normally do, but things have reset, so it's good to take a look at what we got going on here. So, into the playoffs. There we go. Cabe has got the points lead with 40 points total, 2,040. Then Scott, 2028. Down to Dylan, Ryan, Colton, myself, Ryan Thompson, who's not here tonight, Gavin, Tyler, and Matthias. So, once you fall out of the playoffs, then I take away all those points, and Alex will still have a chance to try to pass someone. Otherwise, yeah, win and you move on to the next stage. Just a lot of things. Really, we're only eliminating 2 people right now. So the biggest thing is get points this stage. If you want to add to your starting total for the next round, then you'll want to get some stage wins as well. But the biggest thing is get those stage points, get your points, get through these 3 races, try to win in the next 3 races, and then try to be one of the 4 at Phoenix. Which is going to be a really tough grid to make. Well, the grid won't be, but being one of the 4 will be. The only way it gets a little easier is if someone wins, like, all 3 of those races in the second round. Then it locks out 2 people from getting automatic bids into it, and it's all about points. But those front guys are so far ahead on points that there might not be a lot we can do about that. So, let's get ready to go by disabling chat. And go take one more stab at a qualifying lap. I spun on my first attempt because the steering in qualifying is screwy. But yeah, I'm not looking very fast at the moment. This is a little harder than the SKs. You don't just kind of flat-foot it into the corner and lift off. You don't use much brake, if at all, but I'm sure we will start using quite a bit of brake. And it will jump sideways on you off the corner. So you gotta watch that. Haven't really found the line. I haven't had time to do... Well, I've had time to do practice beforehand, but I just figured I'm better off here just showing up and figuring it out. But at the moment, my dad is faster than me, so maybe I'm wrong about that. I run a little lower in 3 and 4. Go 253. That moves us up to 10th, and thankfully beats the 67. But now we got to do it for real in qualifying. Track's going to be about the same for qualifying. Race is obviously going to cool off. So Matthias is racing right now at like, I think 3 a.m. and then he's heading to the ring to do something all day tomorrow. Just absolutely crazy. People that are in Europe that run this with us, huge thanks for them being dedicated and showing up. But yeah, let's see. Race is also going to have a lot of added rubber to the track because we're simulating. ARCA just ran a race, so the track is going to change quite a bit in race. But right now, it's pretty much exactly what we had in practice because it's only like 5 minutes later. So we'll see if we can get some grip, find a line. If I can start 10th out of 20, I'll be fine with that.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Big rotation on corner entry and all the way through entry. Just going to have to back off of that and hope that the tires will warm up a bit here. Get a little grip. We're just not even going to do the fast line, or at least what I think is the fast line. Try to get a run for the second lap.
22.604.
Alright, we need to see 0.4 on that delta bar at least. Overdrove entry there. Well, that is not a good lap at all.
Alright,
365. It puts us 4th for the moment, but I think we'll be dropping quite a bit. Let's load up the race set. Well, we look to have outran Gavin and my dad. So that's good. Did not feel as fast as we were in practice, but track might have changed a little bit. Maybe it's got a little tighter, although that big slide did not help. Yeah, everyone definitely slowed down. But yeah, I think we had quite a few people that were a bit worried about racing here with the playoffs going on now. So we got a few less people than we normally would. We got a nice sunset though, and let's go feel what this track's going to be like and see where our pits are. Tire sets are limited. We only have 3 sets other than what we start with. So you got to go at least 50 laps. And I mean, we could get some long green runs, but You can tell there's a ton more rubber on the track now. Sky looks awesome. Really can't wait for the new weather system with the rain, and hopefully we get some really good looking clouds and everything for normal weather too. Or have some storms off in the distance. So, car's a little loose on exit.
22.423.
Wasn't expecting to have that problem. But it could be that it's just so tight now because of the rubber on track.
Car 20, just set the fastest lap, 22.177.
People out there doing ones right now. Absolutely ridiculous.
Slow car download.
But they might be running right up against the wall. Haven't done much running up here. Probably a good idea to do that before we have to do it in race. There we go. Warm-up is over, and it is time for the first round of the playoffs. And around goes Gavin. .200 laps, 60 and 120 are the stages, and yeah, hopefully we have a good one. This place can be tricky. Especially with the wall hits and single lanes, but you just gotta take your time. Know that cars are gonna change through a run.
There are 3 additional sets
Track's
of tires
not
for
gonna
this
get
race.
much
Just
cooler,
move and have a good run.
but it's gonna take a little bit more rubber and probably get tighter. If we need to, we'll adjust.
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
But Matthias got a good qualifying run into 6th. Let's see if he can stay up here. Colton gets the pole. All the normal heavy hitters at the front. Can Allen in the 94 play spoiler? He's looked strong. Oh, we got Chuck in here as well. That's a possibility of Chuck taking away a win, which I'm all for. I either want people that are way down in the standings of the playoffs to win, or someone not in the playoffs to win, just to make people sweat a little bit. But this first round, not a whole lot of people getting eliminated, so shouldn't be too much to worry about. Like, right now I think Ryan's pretty safe. Missing this race, he should be able to, if he gets 2 good runs, he should be able to point his way in with the speed that he has. Gonna lift off here just because it is very tight racing on the starts here. Just try and get ourselves in a nice spot. Don't want to run over Matthias. Don't want to spin down in front of Gavin. Everyone just looking to get single file. Got Ian getting loose off the corner. I'm going to go ahead and head down here right now. I kind of like how the middle lane feels at the moment. So yeah, we can go about 120 laps on a tank of fuel.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 22.2.
Chuck sets fastest lap right now. Haven't really found my line yet that I want to run. All I know is we got to be careful off the corner. You don't want to start heating up their corners.
4, 5, 6. The car in P2
Tyler had a good qualifying.
22.191.
Put session best up here so I can learn a bit. But everyone did a good job of just playing it safe, getting spread out. It is a long race. Gavin's looking quicker than us. He kind of screwed up qualifying, so he's been quicker than us. All practice. And he should be further up, but he'll be okay. Right now, it's just really going to be impossible to make many moves. So you're waiting. Once we get to lap traffic, things will start opening up, and then as we put some laps on these tires, probably like lap 30, 25 to 30, you'll start seeing if people are going backwards or making charges. Definitely taking a different line than everyone else. See if that pays off. Very doubtful it will, since I really don't know where I'm supposed to be on track. Only 2 Fords have made the playoffs. Gavin and Scott. And then we had 4 Chevys and 4 Toyotas. I think we'll just pull down, let Gavin go, rather than working him around us and slowing us both down. Because we do have a fairly big gap behind us, and I feel like I am getting slower and slower and slower.
23.13.
What could happen, and it would be hilarious, is Colton, who won the regular season without winning a race, just wins every race in the playoffs. That could be a possibility. Dylan did end up 1 point behind him on the regular season championship. But yeah, the rest of the field is closing up on me. Did I put the wrong set in? I swear I loaded the race set. I told everyone to load the race set, but I feel like we are very slow. It would put race tape on for the race session, so that's not a concern. It's just a concern if we had the wrong everything else in it. Really, I wish I could just lock the cue set, so whatever you queued on, you have to race on. Make it more like real life. Yeah, maybe we're not getting slower. Maybe Gavin's just getting faster.
22.732.
Got one in the wall behind us. Ian's gone up and grabbed it. Colton's out to a big lead. Gabe, not really doing his normal thing of blasting away, so...
22.83.
Dylan right behind him. We're pulling away a little bit from the people behind now that we've gotten, well, we were, and then we got in the wall, and now we're not pulling away. Thankfully,
23.548.
just a light touch. But we lost about 2 seconds there. Well, no. Half a second. Alright, I gotta go search for a different line. I do not like the top line. Daniel said to diamond, which I don't know how to really diamond this track. I know you're not going all the way down to the yellow line, so I think it's doing a bit of a diamond. Kind of running that SK line. Gavin's hit a bit of a traffic jam now, so he's going to have to try to make a pass.
22.762.
And we're getting close to lap 25 when I thought we'd start seeing a bit of fall off on some people. We're definitely closing back up quickly, so
22.893.
feeling pretty good about our long run pace, but the biggest thing is going to be, do you pit at lap 100 if we go green all the way there? Or do you run out fuel to not get trapped a lap down?
22.93.
And if you can go, we can go 92 more laps, so we can get to 120, right? Is that math? No. So we can just make it almost to, depending on how much we slow down and start saving fuel as the tires wear, you just make it to that second stage. So if it goes green, there's going to be some interesting calls. But as you've seen, Gavin really quick, but can't really do anything with it. He went low and got loose off the corner. Now I'm not too worried about that because I've been feeling fairly good down in this line. But I'm also going all the way up to the wall on exit, so Chuck is falling off. Cave has got around him. James is having a good run. He is back in 12th place. Chuck up in the wall. It looks like he's trying to not get too much in the way, but I think that truck has really fell off.
23.058.
And again, Tyler just having a really solid run, a little bit further ahead of where he is in the playoff picture, so he gets some good points.
23.0.
It's going to be helpful for him to get through. Gavin, once again, getting loose. Chuck is pulling in. I think Chuck has said he's had enough and is struggling. Gavin quite hasn't figured out how to get that pass done. And Alan has no reason to pull over for him, because Alan could just be kind of riding around here. So did Chuck turn it off? Because I doubt he's pitting, unless he got a meatball. So I think he just pulled it off because he was going backwards really fast. Ryan's worked his way all the way up to 11th from, I'm pretty sure, the last row. And it looks like we got lap traffic up ahead, so the fun begins, having to come off the top line. I told lap cars, if the leaders are coming up on you, just go low. That would be the easiest thing for everyone, but as long as they just hold a line and don't eat the wall in front of the leaders or turn down off the corner. Alan's gonna clear him before the exit.
23.292 outside. Still there. Clear.
Alright, we all clear him. And now Matthias and everyone behind will have to as well. Now, there's another scenario where things get tricky is if we get a caution around this time, do you pit? Because you gotta get to at least 50 laps on the tires. But I don't think we're going to have many cautions, which is great. It helps that we have, 16 less cars than we started off with in the beginning of the season, but it's also middle of summer. People have got a lot of things going on. This is a very long season to do. My current plans are next season, we're not doing these. It was fun to do once, but I think it would be better served to just do 6 race seasons where you don't have that massive commitment over weeks and weeks and weeks. And do 6 weeks on Friday and 6 weeks on Sunday and have 2 different leagues going on. And that way we can kind of rotate through the racing types as well quicker. And we got a caution. And it was Michael in the 51. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright, well, we're not in a bad situation now. We're going to pit. You do have to go around quickly and catch the field with the way this all works out. And with lap traffic, it's going to screw things up a bit. Gavin is staying out. He's looking to get track position and stage points.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2.
We were close to that
1.
50 lap mark
Right here.
that I want tires. Left side's 97, so we can definitely think about 2 tires if it happens to be a shorter run.
All clear, punch it. Line up, single file.
It's gonna get some people wave around, and a few people are gonna get lucky, or one person's gonna get a lucky dog. So we're still short on fuel. Can't make it from here, obviously. But we're about 6 gallons short, I think. Let's see what we got. We got Frank, who is going to take a wave around, and then Gavin and James stayed out. And that is really good for Gavin, with James staying out there, because it could jam things up and allow Gavin to, even if Gavin gets like 4th or 5th, that's still better than pitting and being stuck, not being able to go forward. So he made the right call thinking about stage 1, if he can hold on to it for 15 laps. Question is, if we go long, you know, then what does he do? How far does he fall? We'll be starting on the outside. Probably going to see a little more aggression here, and hopefully we don't have any issues as the leaders try to get around Gavin and James.
46.861.
Saving what I can for fuel. Any little bit's gonna help. If we can sneak ahead of Tyler somehow, that would be good, but I think our row's gonna get backed up pretty bad with James on the outside. And it gets backed up really bad. Nowhere for us to go. Tyler was to our inside. Alan's going to be coming to the inside. We're going to have to jump down here. Well, I want to jump down here, but Tyler gets loose off the corner. Dylan's going to get trapped up there. We're just going to head down. We got Scott going all the way to the apron. Things are picking up. I feel good off the corner down low.
Clear. Outside. Still there, hold your line.
Whoop, I did feel good.
Stay low.
Then we got loose.
22.861. Stay low. Outside,
James into the
clear.
wall, they're 3 wide. Dylan gets a little contact and shuffled back. Gavin's in second at the moment.
22.7.
Cave's taking the lead. And, yeah, it looks like, well, shit. Alright, now it's snapping down there. Looks like Gavin is hurting now. But it was worth a shot, and with the gap behind us, he's still may end up better than what he could have been. And he might just be dropping back to get in line there rather than trying to hold off the really fast guys. Or he might just be really slow right now. He's just going to let us go like we did to him. It was worth a try. I honestly thought it was going to work a lot better. It did not. And if there's a caution now within the next, 10, 15 laps, he's going to pit and no one else is going to. But that means he's going to go all the way to the rear and have all that traffic to deal with. So we'll see where he can stop the bleeding at, but I'm guessing it's going to be probably 9th place. But now we all know for the end of the race that is not really an option, because that took a whole 10 laps for him to disappear. Shit, he's all the way back in 9th or further back now. I think if we had more cars on track as well, that would have helped him, because more people would have stayed out. We can get a 5th place here, though, for stage points. That's going to be nice. Matthias is going to get a decent amount of stage points here, running 7th. And Gavin has shot himself in the foot at the first points handout, because I don't think he's going to even get points if he has continued to fall. He was looking pretty strong, he just couldn't complete the passes, and I think that forced him into making that decision. But at least he did it early. He can try to recover, but if he can't recover by lap 120, he's going to miss out on quite a few points. But half the field's getting points, so he might be able to recover based on just how many people we have. He should be able to recover for stage 2, and well, right now he's not in the top 10. Right now he's in 12th. But maybe the tires even out. 22.899. Maybe we all just get to a certain pace and looks like Cabe got the stage win, so give another playoff point to him and he can pretty much miss a race in round 2 of the playoffs and still make Phoenix, especially since he'll probably win one of the races. But he's up to 41 points now with that stage win. We get 5th place. Nice, decent points for what we need. Tyler does gain on us, though. 1 point since he finished ahead of us, and I mean, he's looking strong. Dylan missed out on that. He is dropped back to 9th. So that restart was tough on him, getting stuck up there behind James. Track temps actually went up with all the activity on it. Frank holding the low line, just letting the leaders go.
22.923.
This place is just really hard to be a lap car and not lose a ton of time. You're either like in the racing line or you're going low and going pretty slow because of it. So I mean, Tyler's up here looking like he's going to pressure Scott and take away that 3rd position. We'll see if his internet can hang on. We know he's got the speed. Does he have luck? Behind us, Alan is catching. I don't know if Alan was falling off at the end of the run or if he was just kind of getting held up.
23.061.
But we had just got around him as everyone got kind of stacked up, and I think he grabbed the wall, and then the yellow came out. But he is working right around that wall.
23.057.
Another thing Gavin could have been thinking about there is saving a set of tires.
22.9.
As long as he doesn't go a lap down, and then we get like another caution around lap 100, and then we get, you know, a lap 150 caution, and then 20 to go we get a caution. Then he's going to be able to throw on some fresh tires and do the opposite of what just happened to him. But that's going to require a lot of cautions, and with the small field that we've got, I'm not sure that's going to happen.
23.034.
We are gaining on Scott and Tyler. I think Tyler's quicker. He's just can't find a way around. I think the same thing's going on with Colton. He can't really get a run and make it around for the lead. Alan's closing in on us. Ryan and Dylan have moved up now to 7th and 8th. I need to be smoother on throttle. I've been way too aggressive on throttle this run. And what do I do the very next corner? Just slam on the gas. I got a big push in the center of the corner there. "75 laps in. Next stage is at 120, and we can all make it to that. Gavin cannot. Well, Gavin might be able to stretch the tank out to it, but I don't know if he's started making up any ground or not. point in the run where the high side's not feeling good for me. Work down here, loosen it up a bit. And a yellow.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catcher 20. Car.
Not sure who that was. Oh no. I don't see Gavin anywhere.
The pit road's open.
Oh man, this is yeah, we're not far enough. I should have pit though, because eventually we're gonna have a long run. We're gonna have a lucky dog coming around.
Car 58. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Everyone behind us pit except for my dad, Matthias, and Alan. So Frank gets the lucky dog. You know what? Frank took the wave around last time and was on those old tires because of the wave around, so that's what caught him in a weird spot. This is going to be really interesting now, because we're all going to be slow now, because we've done just as many laps as we did on the first run. Hopefully Jim got out of there in time. I wish I could set it to do one pace lap before opening the pits, because this pace car goes way too quick. Yeah, I think we did the wrong call there. I think we made a bad decision.
Pit road is closed.
I don't think we're getting any points. What is Frank doing?
58 car.
Where did Frank just come flying from? Did he go another lap down because he pit? Yeah. And it looks like Jim got caught on pit road, so he's gonna get a wave around, I think, unless he exited the pits when it was closed.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside.
We'll see. Yeah, but he's getting a wave around. Hopefully he doesn't have a penalty. There's not much I can do about it. You gotta just do an extra lap and then pit if you're too far behind. That's why I wish we could do one extra lap, but it's too hard to do from the cockpit.
Pace car is off.
Alright, well, now we're gonna feel really slow. And this is gonna get a little crazy for us.
Green, green, green. 41.837. Outside. Still there.
Try not to push up and take Tyler out, but you can see the fast guys on tires working low, and they're just gonna eat us up. As long as they don't wreck each other. If they get too anxious, like they don't need to push it right now. They're quicker than us. There's nothing we can do about it. Another thing on why we should have pit is all those people can make it to the end on that pit stop. So it is even dumber that I didn't pit. I was thinking about tires, but if it does go green, not only are they going to be faster right now, they don't have to pit. Very dumb call by me.
Hold your line. 22.767. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Always hard to be the car getting squeezed on the outside, especially since I like to cut down off the corner here.
23.087.
Gavin's only in 13th, but I think he's just being patient through the craziness back there right now. This could be a winning call by Ryan or Dylan if it does go green to the end. I just did not even think about. I knew lap 80 was my mark, but I did not remember it when I needed to. But if we go another 30 laps and get a caution, or another 20 laps and get a caution, then we'll be okay. But if this thing goes quite long, they have gained a ton of track position.
22.931.
And then we start looking at having to do green flag stops late in the race. Oh, but Scott's trying to make it not be a long green run there. He got sideways. I mean, it's better than hitting the wall 50 times. Its tires definitely couldn't have liked that.
077.
Had to give a little shout out to his performance last night in the Gen 4. Not often do you see him have that many issues. Here comes Gavin on those fresh tires.
22.987.
Problem for Gavin is if there is another yellow before stage 2, then he's going to end up in the exact same situation that he ended up in stage 1, because he can't take his third set of tires then, because then he's forcing himself to be in a really bad spot. So it'll be interesting if we get a caution in like the next 10-20 laps. James is going to come up and pass us. We're going to just give him the high side.
192 outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there.
Not that I don't trust you, James, but just make it a little easier on you and not risk getting stuffed into the wall there.
23.389.
Chad behind us. This is why I went with a lower amount of tires than I normally give us. One, because I'm pretty sure the trucks are, I don't know if they're doing live pit stops or not, but I wanted to create a bit of strategic chaos, and this definitely has done that with the timing of yellows and the amount of fall off that there is after 30 laps or so. As these guys are getting past, we're catching them, so we got to start thinking about making passes, but we also got to get Chad past us.
3.155.
Have to bet that my dad's running dead last right now, since he was like one of the first cars on old tires. Tyler gets loose down there. We're gonna get aggressive here. Try to pass him and then try to pass Scott. Had to take advantage of it. He might be able to take advantage of it when we try our pass. We've been having a good couple of days of racing each other though. Just got to figure out how to actually make a pass on someone who isn't stuck down low. It's got really slow through the center of the corner. It's going to pinch us down a little bit there.
Still there, hold your line.
It just gets tight.
Outside, clear.
Okay. Then I think we try to find our way around the top side when he gets slow in the center of 3 and 4. And hope that he's able to lift off in time once he realizes we're on the outside of him.
23.254.
That was bad timing there. Chad's being a little too nice to us. He should be flying past us. I feel like we've picked up speed. Everyone. Just feels like we're racing a lot quicker. Scott gets into the wall a bit. Hopefully I can get some turn off the corner.
Still there. 23.158.
Try to elbow him up the track just a little bit. Drive it in so that we get the nose ahead of him and maybe scare him off. I don't want to stuff him in the wall.
Outside clear, 23.303.
Tyler could have got to our outside, but he didn't want to risk it there. Alright. How do we do this? He's driving it really deep there.
Car outside. Clear high.
That did not work out. Wall tap.
23.21. Outside. Outside is clear.
Trying anything I can think of. This is like the SKs. I just can't get anything to work. I just need to get to his outside, but that's going to be so impossible. Just because
23.299.
the truck is so wide on entry that you can't even drive in deep to get to the outside. So we got 60 laps until we need fuel.
23.248.
We are at least still in stage points for now.
Inside, clear inside. Car outside, 23.28. Still there.
I'm just making shit up now, trying to find a way. I probably could have drove it in a little deeper there into 1 down low, but I didn't want to just wipe him out. Is this gonna go green? I mean, not with the way that we're all stacking up on each other here, but...
23.3.
If it's gonna go green, we're gonna have to make a pit stop. I think the other guys can save fuel, so... Do I just screw it and pit and try to make up ground since we're stuck here? Are we going to trust everyone? Get to lap 20, get our stage points, and then pit? It's been some really good, tough short track racing. Just the nature of this track.
23.371 outside. Outside clear.
Tyler's being really nice to us. He could shoot to our outside, and we're so tight down low that it's going to always shove up. So he's just hoping I don't shove up if he goes to our outside. But I think what we're gonna do, since we can't make a frickin' pass, is pit after stage 2 is over and be the fastest car on track and hope that the leaders have to save a bit of fuel. And then we're gonna gain a ton of ground on everyone that's on our strategy. We just have to have it go green. Great job by Scott, though. He's doing everything that he has to. Points are valuable. He's not thinking about holding me off for 200 laps. He's thinking about holding me off to the end of stage 2.
Car outside, 23.318. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Keep low.
End of stage coming up here. Can we get him at the line?
Stay low, there was a car on the high side.
No, I think he just got us.
4, 7.
Yep, he just got us. Andy backs off now. And we're going to be pulling into the pits. I don't expect this to work, but we got to do something.
Pit boxing, 10.
We're just on a bad strategy. And we have to pit, so we might as well get it done now.
Right here.
That way, if a yellow comes out, we're making up everything right at the, or making up everything with 80 laps to go rather than only 30 laps to go. We'll be fastest car on track.
We're done. Get going.
And we should jump everyone. Colton pits. So we're not going to be the only one out here. I think we only went 1 lap down, which is really good news. Now we just need to put in some good laps and
45.624.
hope we don't get too much traffic or self-spin.
Outside clear.
Holden comes out 4 seconds ahead of us. It's the heavy traffic that you got to go low that's going to slow things down, but we just got to hope that no yellow comes out. Got another one. Jim's heading to the pits. This is the weirdest short track race we've ever done.
22.5.
So many things happening. So many weird little things. Alan's on pit road, Nick's heading to pit road, so it looks like I pulled everyone down. Or at least half of the people down, so that helps us. Because if there is a yellow, at least we're going to be ahead of most of those people now. We figured out how to go a little quicker with the truck as well, just because I've got laps in and Scott trained me on what I got to do to try to get runs through the corner. And they fucking wreck.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up 16 cars.
Looks like Colton went around. Does that give us a lucky dog? That would be huge if we did. No, we're not even close to lucky dog.
Catch up 16 cars. Pass the pace car.
We are the lucky dog. Holy shit.
Left up 16 car bike. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
That is massive. With Colton spinning there, I don't know if he had contact or if he just got loose off the corner, but that.
We do have the free pass. You may pass the caution car on the outside. Pass the 58 car.
That changes things up.
Pass the 67 car. Pass the 76 car. Pass the 25 car. Pass the 6 car. Pass the pace car. Catch the 36.
We'll have to start at the back, but at least we didn't put too many laps on our tires.
Pit road's open. Catch the 04 car.
I'm going to go ahead and just drive through the pits so that it's not all screwed up. And we're already at the back. Looks like Nick has got some penalty or something. He might have been on pit road when that came out. Probably. Yeah. That sucks. I hate that bug. Well, that was interesting. We're going to be in like 10th. Colton really shot himself in the foot. Chad somehow went a lap down, pitting. I'm not putting on new tires. I just want to go in the pits so that we can
pit box in 10.
Get everyone around us and not have things be messed up.
3, 2.
I was really hoping that'd go green though, because that was going to be interesting to see how it played out. Now we're going to be behind all the lap cars.
Line up, single
Well, behind some of them. I don't know what Nick did to make the game mad at him. But we are in 9th, it looks like. Alan's getting, a lot of people are getting the wave around.
Because you're the lucky dog, you'll be held at the end of the longest line. 1 lap to green, you'll be lining up on the inside. Left up 3, car bike. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
So we got a lot of lap traffic.
2, 9, catch up 3, car.
that are going to be on fresher tires than us.
Stay focused. The pace car is in.
The wave arounds are coming around. I don't want to add another lap here. They should get to us right as we're getting the green.
Green flag.
Ryan was definitely not wanting to see a yellow there, but Gavin, oh, James just goes around. Luckily we don't get involved in it.
Pit road is closed right now. Letter 16 carbide. You had the position when the
But now we get to start ahead of all of the lap cars. And Alan in the 94 will also get to move up after taking his wave around.
Pit road is now open.
Colton might have got the lucky dog now, unless he made contact there. Tires that came off on that green run, 78.85.
Car 36 got the lucky dog. Let them pass.
Dia's heading into the pits, so that's going to put us into 7th. And right behind Scott and Tyler on older tires. Now what I could do here is risk it, pit, but then we're just on equal tires with them, and we don't have a set to use later. So I've just got to live with this and save a set for later on in the race. Interesting one, but I think we are fairly lucky there, and it looks like, did Colton get waved around? Yeah, Colton's on the lead lap now. So it looks like Gavin got pretty good stage points for stage 2.
Pit road is closed. Faster 25 car.
I think he'll probably be like equaled out with what we got. We got points in both, but not very good points. The annoying thing is we're just right back where we were. That's what I wanted to try to get rid of by pitting early. If it was going to go green, then we could have jumped both of these guys and done something. But now we're back to where we were with worse tires. Alan's probably going to get around us.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
But
46.2.
at this point, I think we just need to get a top 10. I mean, even if we wreck out here, I think we're getting like 18th. So it's not like you can have a really bad points day.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Tyler's in a good spot though. He's got to try to stay on the outside of Scott if the outside line gets a good jump. He does not get a good start.
42.741.
I nearly ran into him.
Outside. Clear outside if you want to.
We don't have the grip. Dylan going for the lead on Ryan. Or is just stuck up there with Cabe on his outside. Nope, they get single file. And here comes Matthias on fresh ones, I think. If he is much quicker and it goes green, it could be Gavin's prediction. Rooting for him. But I think on just 6 lap pressure tires, it's, well, we really didn't even do a lap from when the leaders pit, so I don't think he's going to be able to do much with anyone ahead of us. I think we're going to be struggling before everyone else. Dylan's setting fastest laps up there. But yeah, we're definitely really tight at the moment. Older, colder tires that we pushed really hard when we came out of the pits. But these guys could wad it up in front of us. It's gonna start, there's gonna start being door banging, because that's really the only way that you can make anything work, is gonna have to get a fender into someone. There's our first fender into each other. They make contact coming out of the corner. But now Dylan's starting to pay for it, and he falls back in line. So we are extremely tight at the moment. 22.54. I mean, I'm probably overdriving entry, but I am not able to do anything right now. It's going to take a while for us to be quicker than any of these guys. And when that happens, no matter what, we're not going to be able to pass, so oh boy. 50 to go, the caution comes out. Who's going to take their last set of tires and hope it goes green? Who's going to stay out and hope to take their set with like 20 to go? There's only 11 cars on the lead lap at the moment. Pit road is now open. We're gonna just do the opposite of what everyone else does. Pit box in 10, 5. I'm gonna do something really stupid here. 2, 1. Right here. Right sides only. Try to get ahead of Scott. Okay, punch it. Drive smart. There are no more right side tires to put on. And that was the call because the left sides were 99s, so right sides were only 97s. I wish we could put those back on later on if we do get a yellow. Had to try something, and there's only 11 cars on the lead lap, or soon to be 12, so... If it can go green, cool. If it's a bunch of short yellow or short green flag laps and we make up spots each time, cool. We come out in the same spot that we were in, I think. Matthias stayed out, and Scott we jumped, so... Doing everything I can to just do something different. I don't think 3% is going to do much for us, but we got to try.
Pass up 3, car. Pass up 67, car.
Hopefully the tire heat difference from left to right doesn't really screw with us. But really, by the time we get going green here, it's going to be almost 40 to go. There's not much later you can wait, although, like I said, there's not a lot of people on the lead lap. But the longer you wait, the more people are going to have pit, so...
1 to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
And the longer it goes, the less time you're going to have to make up the spots you lose. But you need it to go longer because that'll put more wear on the tires, so. Again, we're making it interesting. But it's playoff time. Got to try to do something different to gain a bit of an advantage. Outside line did not get a good start.
43.082. Car outside.
Hopefully we got some bonus grip here. We do not.
Clear outside. Car outside.
How about now?
Still there.
It's loose. We nearly hit Tyler. Nearly overdrove it and stuffed him in the wall, but thankfully got around him. We're in 5th now. Hopefully Scott gets held up a bit. And that is what we want to see. Gain some spots and get a yellow. Because now it just makes the other way worse.
Pit road is now open.
They're not going to pit because they gain nothing from it. Nope. Well, we get 1 spot and we get to start on the outside now. Got a few others heading down now, so. Alrighty. Who's getting the lucky dog this time? Looks like my dad, possibly. Unless he got an incident there.
Car 67. Got the lucky dog.
He's coming around to get on the lead lap.
Letter 67. Car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
All right, 40 to go. We are now in 4th. On the outside. And hopefully that will get us around Gavin. We can see if we got anything for these front 2. I don't think we will, but once we get about 10 laps on the tires, we should see the difference in the tires. I just gotta hope that it doesn't get too loose on me. But when I seen Scott pit, I had to do something different than him. I had to take 2 tires and get ahead of him because we know that we can't pass him. We'd have 500 more laps and I wasn't going to get around him. He finally lifted for the stage, and that's how we got around him. But we just had to do something different to get that track position. And now we got to get a good start here from 4th. And make this work. And hell, if we accidentally win this thing, the next 2 races we don't have to worry about anything points wise, and we can just go after stage wins and race wins. It's been a weird one, though. We have done a lot of things that we don't normally do on short tracks in NASCAR.
You're on the outside this time, 47.72.
We've got like 10, 15 lap fresher tires than these guys on the right sides. We've got newer right sides and older left sides than everyone around us. We just got to get a good start here. The outside line has had trouble getting a start. Little spin up there.
43.424.
I didn't know what the right option was there. We're going to get trapped up here, but I think we'll be able to pass Gavin.
Still inside. Clear inside.
No, maybe not. We're just stuck at the moment.
649.
Alright, now that he's not on the inside of Dylan, hopefully we can get this to work right. Well, maybe. Here comes Colton.
Still inside. Keep high.
There we go. Alright. Good news for us. Hopefully Gavin's able to hold Scott off. That's probably Cabe in P8. I'm going to wait here for a moment. It doesn't look like Scott's going to get around Gavin very quick. Just let these guys heat their tires up a bit, and we can start making moves. Very scary move. Nearly put him in the wall out of the corner. Nearly put him in the wall into the corner. And he decides that it's probably better to back off since I am driving crazy.
22.521. You're in second position right now.
Alright, go green to the end or get us a quick caution. We don't need to push it really hard right now. As the heat comes up and these older tires are going to get slower than we get, so. Right now, second would be awesome, but it's the playoffs. A win would be really great.
but we've seen Ryan hold off Dylan. I don't know if we've got what it takes to make a pass. Scott's gotten around.
22.528.
We got a little loose there. We got to start making moves though, because Scott's advancing.
22.586.
Just try to find some different ways. Don't know how we can do this. Two tires was good, and it's kind of hurting us. I'm getting a little looser than I want to get, but we got 25 laps to figure it out. Cabe is up here now. He's sitting in 5th.
2.717.
Loose on throttle. And it's going to be so hard to make a pass on the inside. Don't hit the wall and give up a bunch of time. Best news right now is those guys side by side behind us, because it just keeps the 05 back there.
1, 2.
Wall tap on corner entry. Another almost wall tap on exit, and we're gonna hit the wall on. I don't know how we didn't hit the wall there. Somehow the brakes worked. Alright. Might go forward on the brakes. We're still side by side. That's the best news for us.
22.924.
Nope, now they're not. Scott's dropping back. Cabe's gonna then be battling Dylan. And with the tire difference, I think that might be a quick battle. Just trying to not hurt my tires and look for an opportunity. Right now, if I push it harder, we've been slower. We're doing better now that I'm just kind of rolling.
22.809.
He's going to do what he's got to do, especially for the win.
Outside, 22.933. Go low.
Both trying to get to the next round the easy way.
Keep low. Clear up top.
Drives it in deep.
Outside.
That should hurt his exit a bit here.
Go low.
He gets a good exit. Give him a little bump.
23.074.
And that's just pulling us both back to everyone behind us. $18 to go. Just so hard to actually do this. I'm sure Cabe will get it done instantly behind us, but I don't need to win, but it would be really nice, especially to get those playoff points for round 2. That's actually more important to me than getting the advancing automatically. But Ryan is watching the mirror, doing everything he can to use up all the track. I'm just trying to find any way to get a run and do something. We do have James coming up, and if James stays high, I can maybe trap Ryan. I would hope that James goes low though, but for my benefit, if he stays high and we trap Ryan, that's huge. Ryan really slow off the corner there. He overdrives the center, but he's getting good drives off the top at 4.
23.058.
Just got to get off the brakes, let it roll. James is going to the bottom, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Alright, come on. 11 to go.
23.023.
We're dying now. No turn in the center. Ryan had a bad turn though. I just need to not try to drive too hard through the center. Let it come around on us. We got rotation off the corner as long as we're not shoving up the track in the center of the corner, but running out of laps. Thankfully Dylan's done his job.
23.087.
Tires have all evened out. Wall grab there, but Ryan's just way too strong. We should have went harder at the start of this, but I don't know if we could have passed him. Frank's been going low when he gets lapped, so we know he will go down there. Ryan gets a little loose off the corner, but we do as well.
22.986.
Can he just screw up and hit the wall in the middle of the corner once, or on exit, like that, but harder? We're not going to do it. He's pulling away from us now.
23.1.
The harder I try, the slower I get. And right sides are dead now.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside. 23.106.
Nothing. Oh, that's frustrating. We did what we needed to, but not fast enough. Should have attacked him early on, but I still don't think we were going to get a pass done there. Good job to him. Hopefully we don't get a green-white checkered, because that will just be a dirty mess. he's checking out now. Oh man, that's frustrating. So close. It's just too tight. 3/4 of the way through the corner now. Right there, and then I got to put too much wheel in it, and then it wants to snap.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
We get the white, no green, white checkered.
7-2.
No shot of getting to him. He's going to take it easy and not get near that wall. Good win to him. Great racing all around. And it looks like James and Jim wrecked on the last lap. Thankfully, not in the way.
Nice run. Solid work.
That just got way too tight on us. Ryan punches a free ticket to the next one, but we get a lot of points. I would have liked to have that the state or the playoff points for the win, but great job to him. He held us off. Man, that was tough. That was really, really tough. We go 86.91 on that last run. So we use that right front up, trying to make anything work. Yeah, great job to Ryan. That was some really, 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 really tough racing. So let's take a look at it and see what all happened, but not going to be a lot early on. That was like so many different strategies on a short track. That's just crazy, but let's see what happens, and then we'll take a look and see where everyone finished. Got Ian getting loose and into the wall. That was early on. Got Michael having some major issues and into the wall, and then we got Jim. I don't know where he is headed. He gets loose on corner entry there, and has to go saving it in the grass. Not the rally crash track. Oh, he's still in the wall. That's on lap 23, so we almost had a yellow there. And we got Jim down low. He's blinking. Or no, was that Jim? I don't know. Michael up in the fence. He just needed to go low, like I said, but I guess he's racing Jim there, so. Frank blinks. Michael again into the wall, and then self-spins, and that brings out the first caution and gives Ryan damage. And, well, Ryan, we know that didn't affect him. Going back green, we're on Ryan. We're already green. Frank gets the wall, it looks like. And Jim blinks. Ian gets loose and goes around, locks it up so he doesn't hit the inside wall, and that brings out the yellow. We're back to green. More Jim blinking. Ian hard into the corner and into the wall. Jim blinks. And, yeah, it was Colton by himself down low. And then Scott nowhere to go, but Colton wasn't saving that, so. Unfortunate, because I think we were on a very good strategy there. And then James by himself, so that gets Matthias. And who was that? Frank. Nowhere to go when it's that early in a restart. Ian, loose again, and overcorrects it, but yellow out for that. Jim's getting loose, and spins it around. Caution for that. Ian going around. I feel like we saw this. Is this? No, that was coming to caution, I think. Dan's going around, and hard into the fence, and blows the engine. Jim blinks. Tyler, unfortunately, was not able to finish out that good run. It looks like he finished 12th. And white flag, James comes up and gets Jim, and that is it for both of them. And Ryan doing the burnouts all the way around. What a race. That was so crazy. So many different things going on there. This is going to be without... Well, let's go look at the results first, and then we'll look at the points without the stage points. But we got 6 cautions for 30 laps. Cabe had fastest lap, and Ryan led 106 laps. We led none. We get second, and I think we'll be around like 5th in points earned for this race. Because Dylan and Cabe, I think, are going to be... Well, Dylan might not be. Cabe's going to be well ahead of us. And Scott should be a little bit ahead of us, just based on the stage points. But Gavin ends up 9th. Tyler falls all the way back to 12th. So we didn't see what happened to him. I think he just never pit. And then everyone that did pit got around him. So, yeah, I mean, that's a crazy one. That was a lot of different things happening. And let's take a look at the points before we add the stage points. We're in 5th, and right now, Tyler, I mean, this is just crazy. Right now, without the stage points, Tyler is sitting on the outside. Ryan, though, only a few points back, so missing that didn't hurt him really bad. He's just got to get up to 8th. But Gavin and Matthias, they are hurting a bit. Colton's going to add probably 10 points here, but he's still a lot further down than he would like, especially how good he was running there. And yeah, I will look at the points before the next race at Milwaukee Mile for 175 laps and show the updated points there. But Ryan has got his way in now, and he is a little better off heading into round 2 with at least 6 extra. I think he got 6 playoff points that race. So great job to him. Good job to everyone. Thanks for coming out. I know summer's on a Friday night. It's hard to make time for sitting in front of a computer, but it's been a lot of fun, and that was a really fun race. Thanks for watching.